Well, morning everyone. Today I thought, being March, middle of March, roughish, we will have a little tour of the whole ensemble that I've got going on. We'll have a look in the potting shed. What I've got out, I've got some plants out on the table there. Then we kind of shoot up to the allotment, but it is windy. Oh man, gorgeous day, but I might have to dodge shots between like the break and the wind. So right, let's just go. Right, first up we'll have a little look in the potting shed, and there's not much. Oh, nice bang, not much going on. And to be honest, that's kind of it really. After this last batch, I'm going to put it to bed. I've kept the boxes, all the boxes. I've kept all the boxes for the lights, and once within a day or so, these are more banana shallots, just a final kind of sowing of banana shallots, and you can just see, and you see there they're starting to kind of say hello. And I'll be taking them up to the allotment and just putting them on the bench up there, and then that's it for here. You know, this is really it's come to its end for this year, 2019. It's been a great little success. Just if anyone's interested, garland, I think there's links down below if you have a look there. Loved it, nice and big, and that coupled with me lights has worked a little treat for like an early kickstart. But now, do you know what I mean, I'm not really kind of, most things in the next few weeks I'll be able to kind of just put straight, you know, plant straight up there in the polytunnel. What I've also got, if I just pop out, these are just spares that I've got going on over there on that table. I don't know if you can see, I'm just going to shut this door, try and stop the draft coming. These are just spare hot waxes. I think they're both hot waxes, some more hot wax, and a Costaludo tomato plant, and I'm just leaving them there purely because I'm kind of finished. I don't need any more, and I'm just going to see what will happen to them. Do you know what I mean? Will the frost kill them off? It's just a little experiment, but I don't need them. Do you know what I mean? So watch, I'll come crumbling down for these. Right, I think we'll go to the allotment. So we're coming up there now, the allotment, get away from the sun. What I might do, if it's too windy, is the gates are opening and everything, is put like a voiceover for the outside work before we go to the inside the polytunnel. But I mean, like, it is a glorious day, but a touch windy. And there we go. There is the allotment, all looking already just primed, waiting to go. It looks nice, mind you, when it actually is quite naked. Do you know what I mean? It all looks, it doesn't look like it's getting out of hand or away with itself. It looks nice and tidy. So there's not that actual much going on outside. Oh, I suppose there is quite a bit. I've still got, this is the UK garlic from the garlic farm, Isle of Wight. Then that's last year's chard that I've got there. And it was Joyce mentioned to kind of cut that right back, so that's what I did, and it seems to be coming again fine. And that one, now that looks, if you can have a look, quite badly, you know, destroyed and, you know, and wind swept and knocked over. That was Daisy the puppy's doing that. Yeah, it's when I brought her up that day. So there we go. Compost bins, if you remember one of them, I emptied it out. I might actually empty a bit more out. So I've got this one empty for, you know, 2019, 2020 sort of thing. It didn't take much doing, to be honest. And there's me little cuttings, you know, when I did the little chainsaw, hacksaw thing, whatever it was. This is the full one. And these are me leaves. Now you're meant to, you know, keep watering that, but I haven't done. But it's starting to break down, like, but I don't intend to use that for like at least another year, you know what I mean, maybe a bit longer, so no rush. Right. Oh man, she's windy, windy, windy. Nothing in this bed at the moment, and this is probably beetroot and more chard and stuff like that's probably going to go in this bed. This is me test for the brassicas that I'm growing at the moment, and you can see, I mean, I didn't put it up very well, but it's certainly flapping away in the wind there to keep the birds away, and that was the idea. Obviously when I come to put the brassicas out, I'll put that string really tight and get everything ship shape, but I'm just leaving it at the moment. You can see it took some damage. What else? Right, let's just Japanese onions, all looking nice there now. I put some of the chicken manure on there as well, hopefully to stop them bolting, and that's all right. And you can see there, man, look at that, no weeds, never touched that, never touched it. I've got one weed there and one over there that I can see off the top of my head. And marvellous, man, this no dig. This bed is full of stir-on onions, and hopefully once they start coming through, I'll be able to interplant with other different veg, you know, like lettuces and things like that. You can actually see one poking its head there. Some cabbages there which are kind of coming to the end, and they'll eventually be going on the compost. And here is my garlic. Now this, what I mentioned, I'll keep on mentioning, this garlic was just, I've got no idea what it was, but it was just picked up at a farmer's market in Portugal. They were selling jams, they were selling biscuits and, you know, dried flowers. There was also garlic, bunches of garlic, and it seems to have like come through great, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? I'm really pleased with it. My daffs over there, and that, if you watch one of the past videos, you've seen us planted them. Nothing else going in there. That wall is, will go over there. I'm trying to protect the wind, you know, from the microphone and that. So this wall hopefully is going to be the wall that produces its own little microclimate, and I'm going to put some of the crimson crushed tomatoes down there, see how that goes, because I'm really keen to try and get some, you know, grown outside. Yes, we're the northeast of England, but over there about 400-500 yards, you know, is the ocean, so we're kind of a bit of a little microclimate ourselves, you know. It's not drastically cold here. Well, this is what I'm hedging all my kind of bets on. What we've got here, we've got the purple sprouting broccoli that I'm now really taking advantage of, and you know, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I've no idea what it was. It was one of them, you know, in the trays, in the packs, planted out, and it's come great. It'll soon be coming to an end, and last year I had the shallots in here. I'm not sure what, you know, I don't plan, to be honest, you know what I mean, I can't get away with that. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in of now, you know, once these go out, but I'll certainly be cutting all the leaves off in the compost bin and then keeping them stalks to dry out, as I told you before, with me little knife razor electric saw, battery operated thing. Here is, now this is the, am I going to make a gardener of myself here? This is more garlic. This is a special garlic planted in December. It was like December garlic, so we'll see how, and it looks lovely, mind. It looks, everything looks okay. But if you can just see, radishes, I'm giving them a go again. Gonna try and see what comes of them. I mean, they haven't fell over yet, so they still look alive, so there is hope for us yet. I've still got the leeks. Everyone says pick them and freeze them and do everything like that. I will do. I'm not going to throw them, but I just haven't got the energy at the moment. Now let's, because I didn't really show you what it looked like. This is me actual frame. Now this is really high winds, so you can see it's not, you know, it's wobbling a little bit, but I think it's solid, you know what I mean? Like I say, those stakes go down 1.5 foot at least, so I'm hoping that frame, the biggest concern I have is again, this is going to be for tomatoes, is will they grow? That's more me frame, you know, me worry than will it last, will this frame last. But the intention is, what I've been thinking about, is to plant them like 2 rows, you know, there and there, I don't think you can see, and then grow them up that way, and then actually tie them to the wood. There's a few people mentioned doing the string method. I don't know, maybe that might be, if I had a higher polytunnel, that's what I would love to do in the higher polytunnel, you know. So, but anyways, what I'm going to do as well is one of these little beds, the intention is to plant I've got turbo onions to go in. Now I want to see as well how close I can get them together, so I want to get like a circle, I don't know if you can see where I'm drawn, and try and plant as many as I can, you know. This is a 3 foot wide, put 4 onions in there, right up, really kind of cram them in and see what like a little compact bed, you know, like a deep bed with a lot of soil in can do for, you know, is it better than like wide spacing on a normal, in a normal kind of, you know, like the normal ground, like a ground bed. So that's one of my little experiments I'm going to do. I was thinking about that. Fill it full of onions, really cram them up and see what we get of them. Because I've got onions now, you know what I mean? This is just nice experiment. This was the bed I cleared out, had the last year's beetroot in, and we've still got some. That's a nice one. Savoy cabbages there coming. That one's knackered, gone. And I'll be getting rid of them soon, ready for this new batch of veg that's coming out. So it looks a little bit bare and sparse, but it's just waiting, you know, things are starting to go. Oh, you can see me door's starting to, this always goes first on the door, this little material, so I have to staple it back on. So we'll go in, let's have a look. I'll tell you what, I'll put this on, I'll just get it so it doesn't bang when I'm talking away, hook it up. Right then, now this is where the magic's happening. There's me Charlottes and me international kidney potatoes, and I've got 8 more pots left, but I have ordered another 5 because every time I'm going home, we've got friends round or something like that, and I say, we don't use much potatoes. I'm gonna, you know, the wife doesn't, the kids don't like them much. Well, I'll have them, I'll have some, you know what I mean? So I've ordered another 5 of these 30-litre ones, and then I'll just be able to get all my stuff in, you know, all the potatoes I've got chitting away. So there we go. On the floor is UK garlic from I say like the garlic farm, Isle of Wight, and this one on that side is more of the garlic from Portugal, and I think we've probably got more of the Portugal garlic away, you know, so fingers crossed. More chard from last year, which was brought in over winter, and I'll be picking a bit of that there now. It's starting to come into its own. It's lovely and warm in here, mind you know, in this polytunnel. These are my little experiments. These are some of my tomatoes. I forget, I don't want to lift the lids off. I've got Sweet Million and was it black Russian or something? Now let's just see. They seem all right. Can you see in there? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll lift one. It seems all right. Eh? Hasn't gone the distance yet. So these are just seeing. I'm just basically what I'm doing there is I've put them in. I've set them in now instead of like say late April. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of wanting them in now as an experiment, using the theory. I'll just turn you around. Using the theory that I've got them little dome shapes and we're not that far from the sea, so we've got a different climate to like the middle, you know, that kind of Pennine middle England where it really does, what if it freezes there, you're frozen, you know what I mean? Funny enough, we're getting a wood burning stove in a week's time, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, I don't know why I've mentioned that, but so back over here, these are more of my little experiments going on and just seeing if things will work. Back on. So my red barons, which you can see need watering, yes, I'll give them a water today. They're my seeds that I did. I sown them 11th of January, you know what I mean? So they're away, they're coming, so I'll get them in the ground eventually. Now, I'll take these off. Just 1 second. See if they all look all right, mind you. I mean, we need a bit of heat just to kind of get them, you know, but they're not turning leggy or anything like that. These are my Shirley's and Costa Luto tomatoes, all looking good. And like I say, these were, what's it say, 11th of February. So God knows how those ones down there, when like the kind of growers or the professional nurseries start sowing their seeds, you know, tomato seeds. It'd be interesting to find out if everyone knows. Just excuse the wobbly camera for a minute when I put this lid back on. In here we have, what have I got in here? Our Gardener's Delight in there as well, and they're looking lovely, man. You know, they're away, them big bad boys, you know. And it certainly is a lot warmer, which I shouldn't have really lifted them things, but you know. Now in here, and I have got a weak plant, should I say, or a weak See, that's cooking on gas in there, man. There, that's an aubergine, like a striped, let's get the label for you, excuse this, there, pinstriped aubergine. Now I thought if I was going to lose anything, I might lose that, but that's, you know, a total little microclimate in there, lovely. So I've got the crimson crush and the sun gold tomatoes, the red cucumbers. I haven't as yet got any other cucumbers. I'm just going to get them from the garden centre, and a couple of hot wax in there as well, and some more, those are peppers, they're sweet peppers down the bottom as well. I forget what they're called there, Roma was it? And these are my brassicas, which are doing, you know, wonderful, to be honest. I'm, you know, not be that long, I need again another water. It's amazing how you bring things up, and you know, you've got to be on the ball with your watering. You don't think you're going to be, but you've got to be, you know. I've also picked up some Lola Rosso lettuces as well from when I picked up all the kind of, when I went to the Dobby's Garden Centre. So I'll be able to put them out as well soon, not be long. I've also got some more brassicas in my cold frame, which I'll show you in a minute. And they are more of my Red Baron. Didn't I drop that tray? So hopefully it's going to come back. But I dropped that tree on the floor, hence why I've got some down in the house still going, or in the hut still going away. And I think the incubator propagator killed these. Maybe not, maybe not. I can probably see something there happening, so maybe they're going to come through, but we'll wait and see. It seems a lot of space there for just how many onions I've got, but we'll see anyway. So that's kind of it. I'll show you me little bit cold frame out here. This is what I've been using for years now. Found this box at work, and like I say, these have got my Nero in, all me Cavarel Nero brassicas, which I love, absolutely love. So we'll turn you around. Now I apologise if it has been windy. I'll still put this up, you know what I mean, we'll just so you can have a little look around. But it's now, come on, we'll get back into the Polytunnel. I was watching one of Sean James Cameron's videos the other night, and he says, like, you know, March, you've got to be on the ball, you've got to get, you know, don't sit on your laurels basically, because it's starting now that, you know, it's starting to ramp up. In a few weeks time, couple of weeks time maybe, I'll be doing some beetroot and some more chard, planting them seeds. It's all starting to get ahead now. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Look after yourselves, take good care.